Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're discussing about a Python package called UB, which are replacing the pip and the conda. So before using the pip, installing the package and using conda, we actually creating here the virtual environment. But right now we can using here this UB package in order to install the packages as well as the creating the virtual environment. Just like in the Node.js, we have the npm, same thing in the case of Python. So this is the official website of the UB that you can see, an extremely fast Python package and project manager written in Rust. So that's why it fast because it written in Rust language. And if you see the graph, you can see how fast is it. 0.06 second, how quickly it will installing the packages, also creating the project structures. So if I see the highlight, a single to replace the pip tools, pip x, blah blah blah, and also the virtual environment that you can see, and also it will faster, see how faster, 10 to 100x faster than pip, also provide a comprehensive project management with a universal log file. That's it. You also have the log file, same thing in the case of Node.js, you also see the log file. Okay, so you can install and manage the Python version. You can also install here different types of Python version. Also, you can see include a pip compatible interface for a platform boast with a familiar CLI. Quite good. Now the question is, how can you install that? If I go inside this installation sections, you can see it will available for the Mac OS and Linux as well as for the Windows. So you can also just copy here I mean this link, and you can simply going to paste it in your PowerShell. Otherwise, you can also using here your pip command in order to installing here this UV. So how can you do that? You can using here this pypi. So you can using here pip install UV in order to installing here this UV packages, and after that you can easily access it. So if I go into this getting started again or the introductions, then you can also see that how can you actually creating here the projects, and how can you adding here the packages, and how can you checking that, as well as a log file. You can see that it can also run in different Python versions, as well as how can you run the script. You can see ub run example.py, and if I go down, you can see you can also install here different but Python versions, as well as you can creating here the different version of Python with the different virtual environments. So now let's see that how can we creating here an UB package, I mean UB projects. So I just create a folder called UB projects, and here I am simply going to go on the open with code. So first, you need to also installing here the UV package, right? But you're not installed it yet. So in order to install that, just open your command prompt. If you're using here the Mac or Linux, just open your the kernel or terminal, whatever you can say. So in here, you can type in here your interpreter name, let's say Python, and let's pip install UB. Make sure your internet connection is cool. I mean, first, just like this Starlink. So you can see requirement already satisfied, and I am using Python 3.8.5. Remember one more thing, if you are using here UB, which one is less than 3.8, it's not going to work. Okay, so if I type here UB, then you can see that how can use this UB package. So you can see that how can use here the different types of command in order to run in these, or in order to creating here the new projects. So let's start creating here new projects, and after that I'm simply going to go on the documentations, and then I'm simply going to show you that how can you use that. So let's close it, and I'm going to closing this out as well. So let's click on welcome, and here now let's see how can we actually creating here a UB projects. Okay, so let's say UB init. So let's give it here a name. Let's say my name, let's say Mishu, or let's say UB projects. Okay, let's say UB project. So you can see here it creating a folder called UB projects, and you can see it also has the git ignore file, the Python version, which one is actually use it. You can see Python versions and main.py files, pyproject.t2ml, and you can see it also has a readme file. So in the case of 2ml, you can see the description, the versions, the name, the readme, the requires Python version that you can see. Okay, Python 3.12. But also one more thing, if I selecting here this Python file, you can see Python 3.8.5. So what actually happening here, how I am actually running this EB file for the first time, I just pinning here my Python version to the 3.12. So that's why this problem actually happening It's not creating here the file in the case of Python 3.8.5. It's just pinning here the version to the Python 3.12. Now the question is, how can you pin them? I mean, how can you using a different kind of version? I mean, from one version to another versions. See, how can you do that? So in order to do that, just go on the browsers, and here is a GitHub repository for the star assets, which one is nothing but uh, the director of this UV library. So what I can do, I just simply going to go down. Uh, then you can see that how can you pin here the Python versions. So UB Python pin 3.11, or you can also install here different kind of Python version, and you can use it based on that. So simply going to go on here and see how can we pin it out. So for that, if you want to downgrade it, you just need to change something inside your STOML file. So let's make it 3.8, and I'm simply going to saving this out. I mean, I'm just going to downgrading here the Python versions. So what I can do, I'm simply go inside that, and inside that, and it also change the directory to the UB projects. So it's UB project, and then I'm simply going to downgrading here my Python version. So let's say UB, then I can say the let's see the command. So UB BNB, so not UB, so UB Python pin 3.11 or 3.8.5. Let's say UB Python pin 3.8.5. So let's see. So you can see updated version right now, Python 3.8.5. You can see it also changes the record Python version that you can see. Same thing in the case of Python version that you can see 3.8.5. Now you can also pinning here Python version to you 3.12 as well. Now the question is, how can you creating here the virtual environment? So let's say UB BENB. So let's say I'm just going to creating here a virtual environment called UB BENB. Then I can also give it here one virtual environment name, or otherwise you can simply going to hit enter. So you can see here it will creating here a virtual environment in the case of Python 3.8.5. See, it will creating that in the case of Python 3.8.5 because we switch the versions, right? Now you need to activate that. You can simply going to copy this, and you can simply going to paste it to here. Okay. Now your the environment is activated. That you can see your environmental variable. You can see the environmental variable, right? Now in this environmental variable, you can simply go into actually installing here some of the packages. So let's open the terminal, and if I type here UB, then you can see that how can you actually uh, add the dependencies. Let's say I'm going to adding NumPy or Pandas or TensorFlow or Keras. I can simply going to add it. So I just need to type in here UB and add, then the package name. Let's see how can I do that. Let's say UB, then I can using here add, let's say NumPy. Let's say NumPy. So it is installing this NumPy packages inside our Python 3.8.5. Yep, it install, yeah, install it. You can see Python inside this Python 3.8.5 in the case of Python versions. So if I see inside this pry project.2ml, you can see in the case of dependencies, it adding here NumPy 1.24.4. Same thing, you can also creating here, I mean, you can also adding here more package. Let's say uh, the UB pandas. Okay, pandas, pandas, UB add pandas. So it's also adding this out, and now you can see installing the pandas packages inside this virtual environment. So you can using here different types of Python version, and also you can see that how fast is it. You can say how fast is it. Okay, also you can see it will creating here a log file. Okay, now the question is, how can we actually using here this library, as well as how can we actually running this script. So if I go inside these documentations, so this is how you can see, you can check on here. So this is the actual documentations. You can see that how can you use the different Python versions, and also it having some kind of projects you can see. So you can also see the projects. How can you see the projects? Okay, you can just go on here how to create the new projects. So everything inside this documentation you can go and check out, and you can get some help from here. Okay, now let's see how can you running here the examples. Okay, so how can you do that? Let's go on here. So in installing the package right now 9.45 like that, it's nothing but 10.28, and it's super fast. Okay, it's the super fast. It is installing the package, as well as it actually adding here the packages, the version. Okay, that's also one good point. that you can see. Now the question is, how can you running this script? Okay, so in here you can see hello from UV projects. Now how can you run that? So in order to run that, let's try to go on the UV again. So let's see UV. Let's see how can you running that. So if I go on here, you can see you can using here a run command to in order to running the script. As well as you can see the tree display the project dependency tree. You can also checking that. Let's first check in the dependency tree. Let's say UV tree. Then you can see the package dependency trees. So UV projects is the versions, the NumPy, pandas, and NumPy. You can see everything it have. Okay, everything it have. Inside this pandas, it has the NumPy, the Python date utils, the pytjats, as well as the tjat data. See how cool is it? You can see in the case of tree using this UV library, right? Cool, right? So now how can you run that? You can say that UV run, and I have to give it here the script. So you can see it will running it from here. There's a hello from UV projects. Now if I'm going to using here the NumPy, let's import NumPy as NP. Then I am simply going to using it here the print the NumPy version. So how can I do that? I can simply going to using here this UB run main.py, and then I am simply going to enter. So you can see the then you can see the NumPy version that actually installing. Okay. Otherwise, you can also print another hello world or the an array. So you can see the NumPy version is also printed 1.24.5. Okay. So you can also printing here an array. Let's say np.array. Then we're simply going to creating here a one dimension array. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay. So let's save it, and then I'm going to running it out. ub run main.py. Okay. So you can see here. Okay, okay, built-in function method object is not subscriptable. Okay, anything wrong, I need to give it here and uh, the method. So that's why this problem actually. Save it, and then I'm simply going to run this out. So you can see here 1, 2, 3, the numpy array that you can see. So you can see here it also have a log file. Here you have all of the informations about your projects. You can see the URL, how it will taking here the Python versions, everything it have. You can see everything it have numpy, how it will taking that in the from in the pypi website. Okay, that you can see everything it's have everything inside the log file. Okay, if you go inside this tom2ml file, you can see the Python version dependencies description. You can add everything here. Okay, so that's why UV is super cool. It's really super cool. Okay, so that's it for today. Now I hope you enjoy this full tutorial, and it's also an awesome project. Okay, so in the next of the few tutorial I am trying to creating here at projects using this UV. So तब तक के लिए bye.